In Marina del Rey, California, one of the most proficient grapplers in the world is training with a single-minded purpose. Fabricio Werdum, the three-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, begins his day as he begins most days with a quick protein shake. He knows his first training session will be intense and doesn't want to weigh himself down with a heavy meal first thing in the morning.
Entrevista, falo sobre academia, faço tudo esse tempo morto que eu tenho dentro.
On the drive to his first training session of the day, Fabricio conducts a phone interview with a writer for an MMA magazine.
E isso é bom para mim pelo fato de ter esse anúncio.
Always on the go, always working, Werdum is all too aware that he has come late to this game and may not have much time left to leave his mark.
I'm too late. I'm 20 years old, yes. Now is my moment.
Combining his jiu-jitsu specialty with judo and Muay Thai has not been an easy task for the 36-year-old athlete, but it has taken him to several continents and now to the brink of fulfilling his dream. Fabricio is currently number 2 in the official UFC heavyweight rankings, but as it is with any true warrior, second will never be good enough. At Alliance Jiu-Jitsu, the work begins on an intimate scale with some very personalized instruction from both Kenny Johnson and Rubens Charles, also known as Cobrina, both experts in their disciplines.
When I started working with him, right away, it was his work ethic and what he wanted to learn. He was very serious about taking his career to the next level, and he embraced the wrestling a lot, not just hey, I want to see some wrestling moves, okay, thanks, bye. I mean, he started basically put his ego at the door, came in and started learning wrestling from the basics, and took his beating like a man because he had good training partners that were bigger than him, had some wrestling, and he would just practice and practice and practice, and not in a comfort zone. He was way outside of a comfort zone, and you could tell by his very first fight after that, Russo, and then through on the next fights after that, you could see his wrestling really come up.
Werdum, he's a world champion as well in Jiu-Jitsu. He would not need me, right? But he's so humble. Did one private lesson with me, and he said, yeah, that's what I need. All I'm doing with him is just remind him, because he knows Jiu-Jitsu already, right? But what I do with him, I make him drill like, 2 hours, but drill over and over and over. Because the first time he came here, he said, we are going to drill that much? I said, no, don't worry, just do what I'm telling you and then it will be fine.
He's got the best of the best, and we all have the same mentality as far as training. We have the same goals for ourselves and each other, is to be the best and to learn from each other and work as a team. It's not just like, oh, you have to train wrestling only. I can't believe you're doing this, because there's a lot of coaches that if they're the Muay Thai coach, it's only this. If they're the boxing coach, it's only that. But Fabricio has a team of people around him, I think, that really care about him, took his style into consideration. We talk with each other and see how we can coach together and mix these styles that are best for him. And he's absorbing it.
He's moving like I move, because I'm 154 and he's 250 pounds, and he's moving like me, which is beautiful.
He's a big guy. There's not that many big guys that big that can hang. There are but a few people that can deal with that size and strength and how athletic and how strong he is. Everybody likes to sparring with him. He's 250 pounds. Everybody over here is light. Some people is big guys, but they love to train with him just because the ability he has. He won't hurt anybody.
After an hour or two of drills and sparring, there's only time for a quick post-workout drink, and then we're off to meet Fabricio's wife and daughter for a well-deserved lunch. Meeting your family for lunch might not seem like such a luxury, but for Fabricio, it was one of the reasons he moved to the United States.
I'm living here in USA for two things. I'm here for my family and for my training, professional training. Because in Brazil, I have Rafael Cordeiro before he coming from here, but just in Curitiba, my city is Porto Alegre, South Brazil. The difference in the car is like 8 hours. I just train in Curitiba Monday to Friday with Rafael. Saturday, Sunday, I come back my home, but not in the car, like a flight, how say flight? Yes. I just stay 2 days with my family, 5 days with the training with the guys. It's very difficult. I'm stay like that 2 years.
After he lost against Cigano, he changed completely as a professional. Julia was like a baby. She was a baby at that point. And he was not happy. Me, I was not happy either. And I think that loss, it was very good for everybody, for our family, because make him to realize everything, the power of the family, the power of the hard train, and be more mature. I think he grew up so much and that lost, and I believe that we grow much more when you lost than when we win.
After lunch, we head to Fabricio's MMA gym to check in on some of his students. Fabricio knows that an athlete's time in this physically demanding discipline is limited, and his plan for the future is to become a commentator/ambassador for the sport, as well as establishing his own chain of mixed martial arts schools throughout Europe, and now here in this narrow storefront in Venice, California.
It's very small gym, but I have it in USA, I have in Europe, in Madrid, Zaragoza, in France. I have different countries. I have a big name in Europe. I stay there long time. I stay there like 10 years in Europe.
First of all, he's the nicest guy, you know, the gentle giant. You know, obviously when he's fighting, he's dead serious, and his level of skill and expertise and knowledge that he brings to the school and to the mat is, you know, is unparalleled. It's an honor and it's a pleasure just being involved in his school.
Oh, it's amazing. He's a great instructor, great technique. I mean, there's nothing more you could say, but amazing.
I worry about health for sure. I worry about future for sure, and we're always like talking about this and creating. He's like creating another careers by side of MMA. That's very important for me also and for him. But he always keep his healthy very good also. So he has the MHP support, like all the products to support his health like inside. And outside he has like massage therapies, like chiropractic. Like, so he has a bunch of people who work with him to take care of it. So I'm like very secure on this. I'm never afraid to something like, oh, he gonna go to fight, and I'm never afraid he gonna broke something. Never. I don't know why, but I know that he's strong enough to be there and do his best, and he knows his limit also. So I'm not afraid of something that happens in the fight. I'm not.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm training with my coach, Rafael Cordeiro. Rafael Cordeiro is the best coach in the world in MMA training. Punches, kicks, everything. Jiu-jitsu, wrestling, everything together. Yeah. ¿Cómo estamos?
King's MMA in Huntington Beach is where all of Fabricio's training comes together. Less than an hour's drive from Marina del Rey, King's is the West Coast mecca for MMA, and people come from all over the world to spend a few precious hours under Rafael's critical gaze. From the start, Werdum takes his place among the novice and intermediate fighters. There's no special treatment here. Calisthenics and cardio give way to hours of exhausting, repetitive drilling of upper body, then lower body moves. this blending and coordination of the various fighting disciplines and his attention to detail that is Cordeiro's forte and the reason why his expertise is prized by the best in the sport. At the end of the long, sweaty workout, Cordeiro leads a group affirmation that is somewhere between a prayer session and a pep rally.
We're gonna fight for the belt, so we need to be proud about that, because somebody from your gym gonna fight for the belt, and you're gonna help to do that. Like I said before, his dream is my dream. His dream is our dream. Family dream. So when the referee lifts his hands, gonna lift our hands. Everybody, you know, for God, because he worked hard for that. Like I say, he worked for all his life for this moment. He don't start right now. Let's try. Let me see what I can do. No. He's professional for years, and now God gave him a great gift. He's gonna fight for us. You know, he's gonna represent us there, and we need you. You guys sweat over him, put pressure over him, because this victory is our victory. In all experience that I have in my life, I just can say, family is the best thing you need to take care of. This is the most important thing, take care of your family. This is my family. 1, 2, 3, victory. 1, 2, 3, victory! Hey, thank you, guys.
Back home in Marina del Rey, there is just enough time for some quality daddy-daughter time before Julia has to go to bed. But it's also time to review fight footage and plan for the next day's training. In his free time, Fabricio will watch dozens of videos of his and his opponent's fights, over and over, maybe hundreds of times, looking for strengths and weaknesses in himself and his foes.
To see his dedication and his passion to be a fighter and to accomplish his goal, which is to be a world champion in UFC, and he's close to make it the dream come true.
I think he'll get the belt. You know, I think any great athlete or person in life that has achieved a level of success and then a period of not setback but a challenge, and to where they had to really focus and go back to the drawing board a bit, I think is healthy for anyone that's competing, not just in the ring, on the mat, in life.
It seems like Fabricio now has all of the pieces of the puzzle in place. He has gathered his family, his friends, trainers, and business close, and is in the center of it all, working, training, and constantly focusing on his goal.
The hard part is the best. Because the hard part for me is, I told you, is before, when I don't see my family. This support when I'm training, she understands everything. I stay all the time. Stay the training 3 or 4 hours for day, 5 hours. She understands everything.
I think our life is the life is pretty amazing, but our life is awesome. We are doing very good. Yeah, we are not rich, but we don't need it. You know, we have everything that we need, and we have love and we have friendship. So, and he's a nice guy, and he has, for me, the best values. You know, because values is the first thing that we have to have. So we are like a family person and with like strong values. So this is like pretty amazing. Whatever you want to do, whatever he wants to change it, like, let's go. Let's do it.
MHP has established itself as the protein innovator with revolutionary formulations such as Probolic SR, the world's first patented, sustained-released, muscle-feeding protein formula. Up your mass, an advanced super clean size-building weight gainer packed with quality calories you need to pack on mass. IsoFast Whey Milkshake, ultra-fast absorbing whey protein isolate with the rich milkshake taste. And Power Pack Pudding, the ultimate high protein snack. Go with MHP, the protein innovators.